Hello everyone, I am Annalyn Fuyos and today we will talk about visionary leadership. Let us learn together about visionary leadership.
At the end of this topic, we will be able to first, define visionary leadership. Second, know the famous visionary leaders and their principles along visionary leadership. Third, identify the advantages and disadvantages of visionary leadership. Fourth, know the fundamental principles of visionary leadership. Fifth, acquire tips to develop the visionary leadership style. Visionary leadership is the ability to create and articulate a realistic, credible, attractive, and compelling vision of the future for an organization or an organizational unit that grows out and improves the present situation. It is built on inspiring and motivating people to pursue a long-term vision. It also helps people to assume greater responsibility. Visionary leaders have a vision and aim to implement it. Visionary leaders have a good understanding of the bigger picture and they communicate using their relevant experiences confidently. Communication, transparency, and goal setting are crucial elements to improve the status quo of the organization. However, the downside of visionary leadership can result in short-term focus and rejection of the others' ideas. Daniel Goleman defines visionary leadership as the ability to take charge and inspire with a compelling vision, and states that this type of leadership works best when changes require a new vision or when a clear direction is needed. This original concept derived from the term transformational leadership. Visionary leaders also give the freedom of creativity and intelligence to their team to achieve the goals that will pepper the journey they go on in pursuit of the vision. Another definition is given by Nelson. The slide shows a comprehensive comparison of the different perceived description of managerial, strategic, and visionary leaders. Let us focus on visionary leaders. They are future-oriented, concerned with risk-taking, are not dependent on the organization for their sense of who they are, controlled by socialization and sharing common norms, values, and beliefs. We can conclude that managers focus on control, leaders on goals, visionary leaders on change. Here is the question: what does a visionary leader have that a good leader doesn't? Known answers are: foresees the future, strategically places people, builds future for generations. Moving on to the thinking for visionary leadership. First, for excellence. Second, for competitive advancement. Third, shaping the future. Here is a graphical representation of the qualities of a visionary leader. First, we have commitment to core spiritual values. Second, clear inspirational vision and communication. Third, respectful, empowering relationships. Fourth, innovative, courageous, and creative. Fifth, emotional intelligence. Sixth, the power of imagination. A commitment to core spiritual values. The well-known visionary leader with this principle is Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi firmly believed that the commitment to core spiritual values such as truthfulness, responsibility, love, and nonviolence are important as a leader. He believed that there is no good higher than truth. He employed nonviolent resistance to lead the successful campaign for India's independence from British rule. A clear, inspirational vision and communication. One great example is Nelson Mandela. He grew up in an environment where racial discrimination is the norm. He had a vision of a democratic country without racism. He was a former president of South Africa. He clearly held a positive vision of a racially harmonious South Africa during his 28 years in jail and helped bring it into reality peacefully to the amazement of the world. Respectful, empowering relationships. One great example of this is Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa serves the poorest of the poor with empathy and compassion. She embodied a deeply caring approach to people, seeing them as her greatest asset. Emotional intelligence refers to the capacity for recognizing your own feelings and those of others, for motivating ourselves, and for managing emotions well in ourselves and in our relationships, by Daniel Goleman. A visionary leader displays strong emotional intelligence qualities and should show a clear understanding of the emotional states of other people. Having a clear understanding of the effect the vision and mission will have on other people allows visionary leader to build awareness and compassion as they push towards the goals. Innovative, courageous, and creative. Visionary leaders have innovative and creative ideas and courageously takes action. Humans were so courageous to discover the results of their creativity and innovativeness. Here are the pictures of the men in Apollo 11. Apollo 11 was the first manned mission to land on the moon. The first steps by humans on another planetary body were taken by Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin on July 20, 1969. The astronauts also returned to Earth the first samples from another planetary body. Another creative leader is Bill Gates. Guided by the belief that the personal computer would be a valuable tool on every office desktop and in every home, they began developing a software for personal computers. He and his business partner, Paul Allen, founded and built the world's largest software business, Microsoft, through technological innovation, keen business strategy, and aggressive business tactics. The power of imagination. Anticipate change and are proactive rather than reactive to events. Example for this was the inventor of the first Ford car, Carl Friedrich Benz, was a German engineer, designer, and automotive engineer. His Benz patent motor car from 1885 is considered the first practical automobile put into series production. He anticipated change, and with that, he developed the first Ford car. Moving on to the barriers to visionary thinking. First, avoidance of risk-taking is not evident or not considered. Second, lack of involvement in strategic planning. Third, lack of knowledge in an increasingly complex world. Next, we have the advantages and disadvantages of visionary leadership. For the advantages, we have clear and common goal. There is a clear idea about the goal and everyone is working towards the goal. Second, strong view of the long-term effects of the vision. Third, proactive with change. Visionary leaders are proactive and can clearly identify and immediately counter challenges and are able to interact easily and cope with changes. Fourth, innovation is valued. Innovation and creativity is highly valued and applied. Fifth, strong sense of unity. A visionary leader is inclined to develop a strong sense of unity. Moving on to the disadvantages. We have short-term issues suffer, or short-term issues is given less emphasis. Second, vision versus personality. Vision may be lost due to inadequate succession planning. Third, fixation risk objectivity. Fourth, easy to start, hard to finish. Members are excited at the start but hard to finish towards the goal due to the loss of momentum. At this point, we will move on to the 5 principles of visionary leadership. First, we have challenge the process. Be a pioneer. Encourage innovation and support people with ideas. Second, be enthusiastic. Inspire others through personal enthusiasm to share in a common vision. Third, help others to act. Be a team player and support the efforts and talents of others. Next, we have set the example. Provide a consistent role model of how others can and should act. Fifth, celebrate achievements. Bring emotion into the workplace and rally hearts as well as minds. Since visionary leadership mobilizes people towards a vision, here are some top tips towards visionary leadership style. First, take time to understand what motivates your people. Second, explain why the changes are needed or why they are positive for those involved. Third, people need to have the capability to get where you want them to go. Recognize any shortfalls and offer the tools or the support they need. The visionary leadership style has the most strongly positive effect on the environment and the people you interact with. This is because people are given strong direction but then allowed to find a way to get there themselves. This combination is incredibly engaging and empowering for anyone involved. Although this is the most strongly positive, it is not suitable to all situations. There is a requirement to progress through the different styles as the challenges demand. Before I end, I would like to share to you this known adage of leadership. Good leaders have vision and inspire others to help them turn vision into reality. Great leaders, on the other hand, have vision, share vision, and inspire others to create their own.
And that ends my topic. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.